After checking into this freshly renovated century-old house by Mr. Glinlock and the Batuna staff and students, we head straight to work. I have to acknowledge this retiree, my friend Mr. Glinlock, and the Friends of Batuna Group from Australia, for their tireless generosity in supporting the Adventist schools in the Solomon Islands. This is a means of transport from village to village. After having some refreshment, the education team started their focus group discussion with the community elders as part of the needs assessment, while I head straight to the new administration building. I have 12 hours before the handover ceremony the next day, so we burn the candles until daybreak. We assemble the workstations, lay the cablings, mount the Starlink, configure the router and wireless access points, etc., and test the installation. And yes, the power was turned off a few times in order to refuel the generator. Thankfully, all installations were completed and tested before the opening ceremony. The new administration building was funded by the New Zealand government in partnership with Caritas Aotearoa, while the network infrastructure was funded by the Education Department of the South Pacific Division of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. By 9 a.m, the Second Secretary of the New Zealand High Commission, Sammy O'Hara, and her personal assistant arrived for the handover ceremony. The first part of the ceremony was held in this old chapel, and then we walked across to cut the ribbon at the new building. A light refreshment was served after the opening, and the rest of the focus group's interview for the needs assessment were conducted in the new building. To share our excitement about the recent events and redevelopment plans for Batuna, we enable free internet access for 24 hours so that everyone can contact their families and friends to share the current events at Batuna Aventist Vocational School. My mission accomplished, while the education team still have the rest of this afternoon to complete the needs assessment before we head back to Sega Airport to catch our flight back to Honiara tomorrow morning. Time for some needed rest. On the next day, we had to leave early, because sometimes the plane arrives early and leaves earlier than the scheduled departure time. The sea was glassy fine as we cruised the Morovo Lagoon on our way back to Sega Airport. We thank God for the fine weather since our arrival until our departure.
Public notice, no shortcut on the runway.
This notice was placed at the airport because some people usually walk across the tarmac to their houses. They use it as their shortcut. Anyway, thank you Batuna Adventist Vocational School for hosting us for the past 3 days. See you next time.